Hey budget gardeners, Vita Loca here. It is the middle of March. I live in central New Hampshire and I garden in zone 5B. Join me today as I show you a DIY method for expanding my existing grow light system. So I am already running out of grow space under my grow lights. I have started many plants. I started them as early as January, many in February, and here we are in March. Middle of March is a very busy time for many of us, including me, for our seed starting. I have no more room. Since I was running out of room, I thought the only solution was to build another grow light system, similar to the 3 that I already have, which is a DIY grow light system. The problem is the system costs over $300. It's very expensive. I paid $110 for the shelving unit, $28 for the caster wheels, and $160 for the LED grow lights. Another issue with building a grow light system similar to the one I have is that it takes up a lot of space on the room, real estate that I'm not willing to give up at this point. So then I thought there must be another option. I started looking on the internet and researching it to see what other people have done to solve this problem, similar to like what I was running into. I could not find a solution other than just building another grow light system. So then I just started looking at the grow light systems that I currently have. And for the very top shelf, I noticed that I'm really just using that space for storage. And in a way, it's wasted space. So I wanted to share with you a solution that my husband and I came up with. The solution is taking an existing grow light system and taking advantage of that space on the very top of the grow light system. And what we decided to do was expand it. There was all this vertical space that was unused. It was really just being used for storage. So we figured, why not use it as another shelf for our grow light system? What we were able to do was expand all 4 of my existing grow light systems. That cost a little over $180, which is a lot cheaper than the $300 if I was to build a brand new grow light system. The lights were $160, the PVC parts were $23, and then we used some existing tubing that we already had in our house. This option was, in my opinion, a much better option than option number 1. So let me go ahead and show you how we expanded our existing grow light systems. I have a total of 4 grow light systems that I use. One of them is a Gardener Supply 3-tier system, and the other 3 are 5-tier shelving units that I've been using. And in this example, you can see that 1 out of my 4 systems has lights built onto it at the very top. Next, we built a second expansion to an existing grow light system. So now I have, out of the 4 grow light systems, 2 of them have expansions at the very top. The next thing we tackled was expanding the Gardener Supply grow light system. That was equally as easy, even though we had to make slight modifications to how we did our build. All the directions for how we do these builds will be included in the bottom of this video. What I really like about the height of all of these expansions is that I can put nice tall plants at the very top of all my shelving units. Here I'm just zooming in on the modification that we had to make. My shelving units are 16 inches deep. And the diameter of the vertical posts are 1 inch. Those are important numbers to know when building these expansions. The length of each shelving unit is 48 inches or 4 feet, and that matches the length of each LED light. Each fitting is 1 inch from the inside measurement. The outside diameter of each PVC pipe is also 1 inch. The 3/4 PVC pipe has an inner diameter that measures at 3/4 or 3/4 of an inch. Then what we did was we took each of the tees and we added a hole into each of those tees. And the reason for the holes was a place for us to add a zip tie into each of them. Each cross piece has a length of 15.5 inches. The total length of the vertical pipe plus the tee attached is 15 inches. Holes were made into each of the tees. We use 90-degree elbows, and we have a total of 4 here for each assembly. And the assembly is press fit with no glue, so we can easily disassemble this assembly after the seed starting season is over. Now we're going to go ahead and demonstrate how to put together one assembly. Special shout out to my husband Brad for working with me on this project. It was a lifesaver. Like I said, I was running out of room for my seeds, and this has really helped me out. So I'm using 4-foot LED shop lights, which match the 4-foot shelving units, and Velcro strips of 2 different lengths, 1 inch short and 2 inches long. And we're measuring 3.5 inches over from the fitting. And from there, we're making a mark for the center line where the Velcro will end up going. The next step that we did was we then went ahead and we stuck the fuzzy side of the Velcro onto the PVC pipe. The next thing that we are doing here is sticking the rough side of the Velcro onto the bottom ends of the LED lights. In this example, we're only doing this to one of the LED lights, but typically you would want 2 LED lights on each tier of your grow light system. And we're showing roughly where the PVC pipe will sit in relation to each of the LED lights. Okay, we're almost done. Next, we are attaching the PVC assemblies to the top of our existing grow light system. And yes, my husband did not want to show his face in the video, but thank you again, Brad. We are now sticking the lights with Velcro onto the PVC assemblies. And what we did was we took the lights and they were placed where the cords were opposite to each other so that we could link one of the LED lights into the other LED light so that we only had to use one outlet. And we're going ahead and using a longer zip tie just to secure the PVC assembly to the wire shelf. For purposes of this demonstration, we're just showing the zip tie on one side of the assembly. You would want to do it on both sides of the assembly. And then finally, we're just clipping off any excess length to the zip tie. I'll be sure to include directions as well as a parts list in the description below. Please be sure to subscribe and follow along while I show you other DIY projects related to gardening. Finally, make it a great day with gardening.